All right, we're back. We got a long-awaited return of Mr. Babby.
I'm embarrassed because me and Kyle are wearing the same outfits from yesterday's podcast.
It totally wasn't 45 minutes ago at all.
What's up, Bob?
How we doing?
How you doing?
Not too good.
Yeah.
Not too good. Have a
You want a
headache?
sip?
No. No, I didn't get. That didn't help me.
How was that Trashville trip? We didn't even get to speak
where's
about
the
it on the
Trashville?
podcast yet.
It was fucking just the same thing every time. No, I just don't think I'm gonna go back there.
Really?
Never?
No, I'm definitely gonna go back, but like, I just had enough of that.
You Nashville'd yourself out?
Oh yeah,
Was it
by
just
a million.
what brand of alcoholism down there is it? Is it just
Straight up.
different? Can't do it?
I don't know what they're putting in there, but it's expensive as fuck, and I just have a hangover every morning, and I can't do that shit no more. Like, wake up and then you're like, all right, let's go again. You know, I'm trying to drink during the day, and then I just fucking die. Let's go again. Let's go again.
Me and Chris can gulp.
The hell?
No.
Yeah, that shit is.
That sounds like
That sounds horrible for you.
Yep, we're gonna eat something.
Mary!
We're gonna eat.
All right, see you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Just goes dead silent after.
Is Gypsy in the house?
Oh.
All right, my cat's outside being a whore.
We have a really nice professional studio here.
And my
Don't
fucking
look at my
mom
fucking-
is always fucking...
Well, the thing is that they don't have AC at their house, but they have AC in the studio. So she always has to come hang out here. And
She's behind the camera.
yep, she's the one manning the camera. She's like behind it, like eyeing the scope. Guys.
She's my Xanax dealer.
Does she
That's where
have that?
She's my Xanax dealer.
Oh, I should have called her.
Oh,
Where's
I
she
forgot
going?
this fucking thing.
I said, wait a minute, come back.
What's wrong, man?
Come back, I need you.
Oh, dude, that's gonna help. Oh no, I was just sorry. Sorry, guys. Yo, do you guys remember elementary school?
Not really.
Yeah, me neither.
Just bits and pieces. Remember,
Yeah, me neither. You guys remember the song Elementary by Little Pump?
Oh, dude, I love that.
That was a good little
A
song.
little pump, a little pump.
Well, yeah, that was a
Do
good
you
one
guys
too.
remember? Do you guys remember middle school?
No.
Cool. All right, love you.
remember
Bye.
yesterday.
Oh, dude, I don't remember yesterday all that well either.
Oh yeah, Christian, let me grab you a ring so you don't forget.
I was in
thanks,
fucking.
Kyle.
I was in LaSalle yesterday or 2 days ago, and it was horrible.
Oh, dude, yeah.
It's the worst school of all time.
Oh, dude, could you
How
imagine
were the
teaching
kids?
there?
How were the kids looking? Were they cute?
I hate them.
Did you pet one of them?
I petted one for sure.
Oh,
Yeah, I petted one.
That's my new thing now. Is I pet kids.
petting kids, dude. I actually don't mind like a little bit of heavy petting on a kid.
A little bit of heavy peating.
Yeah,
Just enough to where it's not illegal.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
just like a pat on the back or like a pat on the penis.
Both.
back
I guess both,
back
yeah.
penis, kind of
Okay.
kind of a smushing motion.
this has been something that I got in trouble for, but I know that like a lot
I'm
of
right.
middle schoolers need like a deep massage. You know what I mean? Like in their backs, their lower back.
I heard you went to chiropractor school.
Dude. Oh, yeah. I went there for that. I went for childhood chiropractor school.
That's because that's probably a job too. That's pretty good.
Just 5 and under.
Yeah.
Only works on 5.
What I
and
really
under
want to be is an
clients.
OBGYN.
What's that mean? Is that a penis inspector?
No, I like to squish women's boobs together and make sure they don't got cancer.
Just pull out your boobies.
The best is when
doctor. Yeah, it's like, it's
Let's see your milkers, baby.
Like a 16-year-old kid.
They're
Just
like,
like your doctor's
seems
just like
unprofessional.
yeah, exactly. It's like my doctor.
Bob, Kyle's acting some sort of way today. Where are you at today?
Oh God.
Bob's in the dumps.
Hey,
I'm down in the dumps. Vodka Red Bulls got me bad.
He's milking.
Father Time's got you in a headlock there,
Pro
Bob.
milker.
Dude,
Yeah, I'm fucked.
dude, you ever?
What'd you drink last night there, Babby?
Vodka Red Bull.
Just
You're
all
far
night.
away from the mic. You gotta get into it. You gotta really
Vodka Red
lean in.
Bull over
Arch your
and
back.
over again.
Oh, dude, I had a vodka Red Bull.
And then I just stand there and the time passes really quickly, and then I just go home.
And then I end up in my bed.
Bob was about to slang it on a lady.
I wasn't slanging shit, son. I get all fucked up, and then I just don't.
You bring your gun to the bar?
Well, we were. I'm not gonna name names, but me and Bob are sitting there, and I see this girl like just drunkenly like swaying back and forth, just staring at Bob, like literally from like across the bar, just like literally just eyeing Bob up. And I'm like, I was literally about to say like, yo, I think this girl's looking at you, and she like makes her way over. It's like, you're a teacher, right? She did that too.
She waddles over.
Yeah, she did. And I was like, yeah, I am.
Yeah. How's that? And then it's just
and then you have to like make small talk about your goddamn profession while you're at a bar.
That I don't want to do.
That's like me telling people about like whenever anyone asks about my job, they're like, so what do you do there? I'm like, I fucking don't do anything. So, like,
You just
I
scream
don't
at them?
talk about that shit right now at all.
It's like, oh, okay. Understood. I'm sorry. I apologize for asking you about your profession.
I think I got to retire from the drinking before going to the bar. Because I just get there and I'm just fucking
Yeah.
spent.
Oh, my God.
But the
Alright.
problem, so the problem with that, because I've thought about that before, the problem is that when you walk into a bar, it's so hit or
Sober.
miss, like where it's like, if you go in sober, you're going to see 50 million people you know, and you have to be fucking really like, hey, how are you? Because they're all drunk. Versus if you go in and you're drunk, you never see someone you know. It literally happens to me every single time.
blinders
where I'm
are
like,
on, yeah.
Yeah, like...
You're like a fucking horse at the race, just straight
I'm
to the
like,
bar.
yeah. I'm like,
There's a guy with landing gear for like a plane.
I'm like,
just
I'm like a
Hanover.
I'm like a camel that's been out in the desert for like fucking 6 months, and I need a
vodka Red Bull to survive.
A feeding trough, yeah.
For your hump.
yeah. I need to feed my hump.
Oh,
Speaking
my
of,
God.
have you guys ever heard "My Humps" by Shakira? Not Shakira. Jesus Christ, I'm better than that. Fergie, right?
This is Fergalicious. I believe I have heard that song.
Oh, dude, my humps, my lovely lady lumps. Check it out.
Check it out.
Is that really by who that's by?
Yeah.
Speaking of, dude, do you guys feel this way? That like listening to old songs now, like from your childhood, like I used to hate some of that shit. Now, like even if it's like a shitty country song from my childhood, I don't mind listening to it just because of the nostalgia of it.
I guess it depends.
Yeah,
Sometimes
I guess it depends. Yeah,
get,
you're right.
like, I associate songs with like times, and some of them are just
Horrible.
you're just like
Like
oh.
depression.
No, I wouldn't say depression. I wouldn't go that far, but like yeah, just like weird ass times.
So-
I remember
Shit.
Bob having like a really cool like Hot Wheels shirt, like in you. So I associate a lot of those songs with. I remember Bob had like. It's so funny because Bob is you're about my height. You're maybe 4 inches shorter, but you're about my height. And I always remember when we were growing up, Bob was the shortest fella.
Definitely.
Like you were literally like a tiny little guy. Like I could pick you up and burp you.
Yeah.
If I needed to.
You definitely could have.
Oh, dude, I would have too. If you would have given me
you should
if you would have given me the green light for
I
it.
definitely would have given you
But-
the green light.
Oh,
I would have enjoyed that.
oh fuck! I missed out on a
You would've
big
milked
opportunity.
me.
God, could I pick you up and burp you?
Yeah, we could do that on the. This is
while we're
actually my
sitting here.
changing table. This is where my mom changes my diapers.
Yeah, Kyle got bound.
When I get blackout
drunk.
drunk and fucking piss and shit in my
piss on
bed,
it.
this is where my mom
She goes,
changes
okay, come on, Kyle. She's holding him
I'm
like,
like,
she's
They just sprawl you
just
out.
puke all over my shirt.
Kyle's having like a seizure.
Yeah.
Sprawls you out on this table here.
After I fucking have fucking 17 Miller Lights and I can't even see straight.
Oh,
Did you guys get pretty banged up at Nick's house last night before you guys went out? Was that?
dude, we played Beerio Kart, which is the fucking dumbest game. Do you hear the rules to that game? So Beerio Kart. First of all,
You can't play
not-
if you're fucking.
No, you basically, you can't play if you're not drunk. But basically what it is while you're playing one round of the game, one race, which is like maybe like a minute, 2 minutes, like that's how long the races
3
are.
minute.
Which is basically like, it's kind of like a Madai ball, how fast it goes. But so you literally, basically you can't drink and drive. So you have to set your controller down and chug your drink, which is dumb to me because it's like, why not just fucking...
Drink and drive.
Yeah, drink and drive. Well, they said they were like, you can't drink and drive. That's never stopped me before.
Yeah.
And so, so I literally, what I did, which I thought was stupid, is like, they're like taking breaks. I'm like, why don't you just literally like not start hot? You set your control. Oh, my
Jesus
gosh,
Christ.
that's my my
Holy
buttons.
hell.
What I did, this was my strategy. I set the controller down right away, and I just finished my drink You remember this? You remember?
Yeah, I
this?
remember.
This?
I remember it.
All right, so I fucking chug my drink, and then they all like take like 2 sips to start, and then they put their drink down. I'm like, why would you do that? Like, chug your drink, and then you don't have to worry about it for the rest of the game.
It's a good strategy.
Didn't you
Right?
not win though?
Yeah.
lost.
I was about this close, and the kid that beat me, he had a goddamn red shell. He got lucky.
What was that,
But the
stops
thing
you?
is that I don't know. He
You go
didn't even finish
spin?
his drink. He was a liar because I saw he didn't finish his drink.
There was one drop left.
There was a drop, bro. It's a drop.
Nah.
And I got shamed. I lost.
I think that shit's ass. Like that game.
That game is
Yeah.
stupid. That's
terrible.
stupid. I
hate
want
Mario
to play
Kart.
like
Yeah.
beer ball or something.
When I'm fucking getting drunk, I just have one sole purpose.
I don't want to sit down and
I just want to get fucking banged up, baby.
Speaking of, we're playing beer ball tomorrow.
On a fucking Sunday?
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do that.
I know, today would be the day for that, man.
Why don't
What
we
are you
do that
talking
today?
about?
What are you scared?
Okay, yeah, we can do that today.
Well, you
but-
said tomorrow.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? I got a job.
Yeah. I got
gotta
kids.
seek
I got
work,
kids
son.
at home. You fuck. I gotta seek work. Jesus Christ. How many vodka Red Bulls did they do you in for at that bar there, Bob?
At least 6.
Holy shit.
At least.
Yeah.
Where'd you guys go to the Big Black Cock?
The big black cock. Wait a minute.
Dude.
I didn't even get stamped last night.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I
We
didn't
just
get
went.
the-
We went in through the back door.
I didn't get the luxury of
Oh.
a big black cock stamp on my hand last night.
Yeah, the fucking the bouncers are like fucking. They know me.
Yeah,
so
now they
I'm
know me
famous
by
there.
name.
Know me?
Yeah, do they actually know you? Know the
I
fucking
mean, it's just Mr. Saunders.
the one
work with
the big tall feller.
Mr. Saunders.
Is that? Yeah, it is
Yeah.
Mr. Saunders. I don't know their names. Fucking, I don't know.
You don't remember
But-
Devin and Tyler?
Yeah, and that's how because the lady that I'm friends with now, she went up to like talk to him, and he was kind of like being like jokey, unfriendly.
No, you're good. I'm
Okay.
just fixing it.
He was like being jokey, unfriendly to me, and I was like, "Wait, I know your sons." And then he like got really friendly, and I was
What,
like,
the
asking
bouncer
about,
was trying to cool guy you?
yeah,
As a grown man?
Well, no, not cool guy me, but he was trying to look like security. If I acted up, he wanted to not be friends with
gonna
me.
slap your ass, yeah.
He was gonna pick me up by the throat and throw
Wow,
me
you
out.
look
He's a
like,
big guy.
You look like you were up to nothing good.
I was not up to anything.
I got a
good.
good story from last weekend
Let's hear it.
at
Yeah.
that place.
Yeah.
The Big Black Cock.
At the Big Black Cock. So, you know how the Peach Fest was last weekend?
Yeah.
So we go in there on Saturday night. I think it was
I was there with
Saturday.
you, right?
I don't think so.
I was there. Go on.
No, you weren't.
I was there.
No, Saturday.
me, though.
Saturday we were in fucking Foxville.
We came home and I went with him anyway.
Oh
go on.
yeah.
So you might know this. I don't think you were there when this happened, but
Okay.
the Peach Fest was last week, so there's mad people there.
I was there. No, I'm just kidding. Go on.
So we're in there, and there's just this guy. He's wearing a cowboy hat and like a flannel,
It's horrible.
and he's like 60, and he's flinging money around the bar. He's just throwing money around the bar. Like he walks in the thing, like he walks in that little circle where like the bartenders stand and they serve
pit.
drinks, and he's in there like throwing money around. And Nick's like, I guess he like caught a $10 bill, and this guy's like just throwing money around, and he's like, and Nick's like, was that the owner? We're like sitting there. He's like, that guy must own the place. And
No,
he's
he
like,
just had a good day of herding cattle.
well, just wait. It gets better.
Okay, sorry.
It gets a lot better.
sorry.
than this. So me and Nick are sitting there like, we wonder who this guy is. He must own like BBC or something. Like,
John Big Black Cock.
Yeah, that must have been Mr. Big Black Cock.
Yeah.
So we're like sitting there.
John Brickyard.
A little time passes. We're there for like 2 hours, and then he comes up to us. He's like on my left.
Did you guys catch one of my dollars?
No, yeah. So he's like standing there, and
Can
he's
I
like,
get that back, actually?
he's like being a dick, and he's like,
Do you like my yard?
he's like, Jesus Christ, what can I do to like? He's like, I don't know anyone in here. Like, I'm fucking throwing money around. Like nothing works anymore. It's like trying to get girls. And like the girls are like telling this guy to go
God.
fuck himself because like, he looks like an idiot.
They're all like stuffing
And
in
he's
their
like,
bras. They're
he's
like,
like,
get
showing,
out of
he's
here.
like has this wad of money in his hand. He's like, look at this. Like this doesn't get women anymore. And I'm just like, look at this
my
guy. I'm
God.
like, dude, like. You probably have like $400 in that wad. Like that's not gonna do it, unfortunately. And, like,
Not for me, man.
at
I'm
this
not
point,
going
like,
home with
it's
He got
you.
late
a
in the night.
cowboy hat on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was it bedazzled at least?
It was not bedazzled.
Well, I didn't know
He was
doing
60
it.
years old.
He,
Go
maybe
on,
50,
sorry.
maybe
I didn't mean
less.
to interrupt, Bob.
He
Come
could have
on.
been 40 for all I know. He's a fucking, and you'll understand why in a second here. So he's
Oh,
fucking
wow.
throwing, like he was throwing money around. Now he's not. Now he's being stingy, and we're like fucking with him because like we know the guy's a fraud. Like,
Yeah, he's a fraud, dude.
I like picked up on it that
He's
the
a
guy's a
fraud.
bum. So he's standing there and he goes, you know what? Fuck this. He goes, I'm not from here. He goes, where's a good spot to go to bars where I can dance? And I'm looking at this guy. I'm like, I wanted to be like, can you fuck off somewhere?
Yeah,
like, can
yeah.
you get
Can
away?
you just get away from me?
Literally.
Yeah.
So the guy's like, where can I go? He's like, oh, I'll go to Buffalo. Can you give me a ride to Buffalo? And
He
I'm,
said
What
that
the
to you?
and I'm looking at this guy. I'm like,
Yes.
Are you fucking stupid?
Get in.
Like,
Yeah, hop in, queen.
I'm like, dude, are you? He's like,
Yeah,
dude,
there
it's
you-
like, he's like, it's 10 minutes away from here, and I'm like, No, it's not.
What the fuck? Where's he from then?
It
Like
gets
Kentucky?
better. It gets better. So this guy's like, it'll take 10 minutes. Like, come on, I'll give you $50 right now. I'm like, dude, you search up an Uber right now. It's probably gonna be $100 to get out there from Lewiston all the way to downtown Buffalo.
Yeah, easy.
And I'm like,
dude, that's got to be like an hour.
Literally, it maybe like probably around an hour, especially you're waiting for an Uber, you get in.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
So finally, I'm like, I start fucking with him because I'm like getting
dude,
I'm getting to the point where I'm like,
so
all right,
funny
let me
with that
start
shit, dude.
arguing with this idiot. So
You were
I'm
drunk?
like,
You were hammered?
yeah. So I'm like, where are you from? And he's like, I don't even remember he said some random place.
Massachusetts.
It might not even have existed. And I'm like, what do you do for work? And he's like, I'm a carny. I run the fucking we're in town for the beach fest. So then I'm in my head. I'm like, oh, so this guy actually is poor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that amount of money is fraudulent. So I'm like, yeah, like, what do you work the guess the weight thing? Like just fucking with him. Yeah, and he's getting so mad. He's like, no. He's like, I run the games. Or like, I'm in charge of the games. Like, I'm not just a regular carny. And I'm just like looking at this guy like,
I'm not just one of the regular carnies.
Midget carny.
I'm a mega carny.
it's like, dude. He's like, but can you take me to Buffalo? And I'm just like, I'm not taking you to Buffalo. And then
Did
like,
you get some money from him at least?
No, I didn't get any money.
Should have said, give me $100 and then just fucking walk away.
I know, I should have. So then he starts harassing people. He's like walking around. He's like,
"What? I need to ride to Buffalo."
Did anyone get me out to Buffalo? He's like, here's
Anyone wanna
$50.
sit on it?
And everyone's like, not fucking stupid. Like, everyone knows like $50 is not worth it to drive the city.
Get a DWI. You pay way more than that.
Even if I was stone cold sober, I'm not driving the city anywhere. He could have offered me $200. I would have told him to go fuck himself. Like, I'm not driving.
No one is going to Lewiston to just eventually go to Buffalo. Like, what are you doing? You know what I
That's
mean?
horrible.
He's like, I just want to dance. This bar's lame. I'm like, dude, you're at a fucking...
You're at a bar.
You're at just a regular bar. Like,
You have
there's
a
no
cowboy
dance
hat
I
floor.
know, we're not at a barn, you fucking retard.
Yeah, so
Hey!
He said barn!
I'm like, dude, you're dishing money
I thought
around
you
like
said farm.
a half hour ago. Like, now you can't afford an Uber out there? And he's like, I don't have the Uber. I don't use that. I don't trust those people. I'm like, dude, you're fucking old, man. I'm like, you're old as shit if you don't trust an Uber. Like, you need to figure it out.
He doesn't trust Uber.
No,
What are they going to do, rape him? He's old.
Yeah, he's one of those.
What are they gonna do? Fuck him in his ass?
Yeah.
Come in his ass?
What, are they gonna bind him up and
Fold him up like a pretzel and
Yeah.
fucking
what, are they
piss
gonna
on him?
spank him?
And then he gets kicked out at the end of the night.
Oh,
Mr.
wow.
Saunders
For
walks
what?
his way out there. He's like, what's going on out here? And I'm like, I gotta
He's
go
like
outside.
throwing
I gotta go out and see
I
this.
paid for this spot.
And he's like sitting down next to this girl, and her boyfriend's on her right, and he's like, "Oh, what are you girls like? What are you guys up to?" Like, and like the girl just gets up and then moves on the other side of her boyfriend, and the guy's like, "What? You don't trust me?" And
Oh my god.
It's just getting out of hand, and then the kid's like, "Can you leave us alone?"
Yeah.
And I'm standing there, and I'm like standing with my beer, and I'm just like looking at this shit. He's like, "Can you leave me alone?" I'm like, "Yeah, maybe we should just get away. Like, maybe you should just go back to the fucking trailer
Go back to that.
and just go fuck yourself."
Hop on the train because they all travel on the train.
Do they?
Go find some needles.
I thought they all have their own truck.
No.
They all have their own, like, 18-wheeler.
They travel on the trains and they have like a little like the big like the clown face on the front of it, and like it's like, you ever seen Ringling?
Every man should have his own truck.
I have not seen that.
Dude, I'm gonna get a Ram truck, by the way.
You're gonna get rammed in a truck?
Dude, for Ram Truck Month, I'm gonna get rammed.
Who's gonna do it?
Where you
A
getting?
Ram truck owner.
Are you gonna get it? Are you gonna get a
I'm not
good?
gonna break into a Ram truck. It's for Ram Truck Month. I'm not
You're
disrespectful.
gonna lease a Ram?
Dude, I'm gonna lease a Ram. that sounds like a lady's name, Lisa Ram.
Lisa Ram.
You know what
Does
I mean?
Lisa Ram her?
Does anybody
Yeah,
have?
more
That,
You got this little fucking
Dude,
dirty thing?
yo-
Did you drink your Truly?
Oh, dude, I don't know. Can you?
No.
Oh, never
No,
mind.
you like to leave shit around, don't you?
Yeah, he does. Did he drink the V8 all the way? Is the V8 empty?
Yeah, the
What a
V8's
guy.
gone. The V8's gone.
I knew there was more in there. That's the only reason. I wouldn't have asked about the V8. Hey guys, so
You didn't ask about that. I asked you.
no, shut up. I wasn't done talking. Okay,
Go ahead, lay it on me. Tell me. Hit me.
So, here's what I'm thinking.
You're gonna get rammed
The
and
Bills
there's shit leaking off your
need
chin.
to. I'm not done talking. The Bills need to win this week.
I didn't know that.
That's so fucking stupid. I talked to some old guy at work. I was like, "What'd you think about that game?" And he was like, "Oh, yeah, it was a game." And then the next week, I was like, "So, do you have any predictions for like the next game?" And like, "Oh, the Bills have to win it." It's like no fucking
No shit.
It was actually Christian at my job who told me that.
They need to.
It was just Christian standing there. Like,
am I-
yeah, they
How
have
did he
to
know
win.
that?
Am I lying?
How
They
did he
literally have to
know?
win. He's like an analyst.
You guys hear
He's sitting
that?
there.
You guys hear that on a more positive note that the head coach has cancer?
Who, Mr. Bills?
Miss Dr. Bill.
Mr. McDoobie.
McDoobie Butts has skin
Sean
cancer.
McDermott has cancer?
He has skin cancer.
Oh.
Does he actually?
Yeah, he does.
Oh,
He's just a ginger. He doesn't have cancer.
I didn't know that.
Well,
I
the
did not
doctors
know
don't know what a freckle is. Around here.
Yep, it's just a
that. Can you repeat yourself?
I'm sorry, I was throwing up. Thanks. So,
That sounds really good, but it's fucking. It wouldn't be passable for you to talk to that.
does this sound really good?
It sounds like ASMR. I'm gonna piss myself and
dude,
come
how about you listen to that?
I'm gonna come.
Dude, so
Does anyone watch that shit, by the way? ASMR?
Yeah,
no, I don't
I
know
do.
what the fuck
You
that
actually
is.
watch
I
that?
don't know what that shit
Yeah.
is.
You're fucking weird. You're fucking
He said,
weird.
"Yeah."
no, I
That's
like
some weird ass shit.
No,
right
dude,
there.
no.
That is
no.
odd.
Let me explain why it's good. I like to. Okay, so there's a channel. It's called Golden Licks. I swear to God, I'm not even kidding. It's a really good channel. So what it is there's a golden retriever named Betsy, and she eats different types of food. So she helps herself to some steak sometimes, but that's like on like a special occasion, like on like Christmas they give her steak. But usually she's just licking bowls of water, and I love it because it's like,
Yeah, that shit's weird. I don't like it. I think it's
what, you don't like that?
I think it's very sus.
What?
That ASMR shit, dude.
I
I'll be
honestly.
like scrolling through TikTok and then I'll just see some fucking
Oh wow.
dumbass like 12-year-old kid just doing one of these and I'm like, and he's like touching them around the mic and everyone's like, this is so soothing. I just want to fucking.
just some fat bitch eating fucking crab legs and fuck, like a crab that's like this big. She's got
No,
crab.
Fritz's shit is considered ASMR.
Is it?
Yeah.
God bless you,
How?
Fritz. I know you're out
Whenever-
there, baby.
Whenever it's like
Oh,
set-
when he's like oinking the pig and shit.
yeah, the oink and the pig really gets
Yeah,
me
I like
on.
when he
no,
oinks that
it's
pig.
anything that's like satisfying to idiots.
Why don't you oink my
I'm not even
pig,
kidding.
Fritz?
Like,
Answer me that.
They do this
Tug
thing
my
where they
pig.
have like foam and they cut the foam, and people are like really like that shit. Yeah. I've never been into ASMR. I don't like the.
I think
the
if you watch
channel I was talking
ASMR,
about
you
before,
should
I was
be-
just.
I like my porn grandmas, not the sound porn.
Dude.
I like a
I
grandma.
love that
I like a
shit.
grandma porn.
Yo, what is the coolest thing you guys have seen in the last month? I
Grandma
saw
porn.
No, shut up.
I'm trying to think.
I saw a bulldog riding a skateboard. that's not the
Did
coolest.
they have sunglasses
I'm
on?
trying to think.
Oh, dude, you saw it?
Oh,
They used to call me Bulldog
What is
in
it?
high
I know
school.
exactly. Like I'd say the coolest and funniest thing that I've seen in the last month is I'm walking down the street in Nashville, and this fucking homeless man is standing on like the side, and he must have just got in an argument with somebody, and he's like standing there and he's like explaining his story to another homeless man, and he's standing there and he's like, and I'm just like looking at this guy because I'm fucking hammered.
No,
It's like right before I went to the bar. I'm just looking
course.
at this guy and I'm just like, you know, my eyes are probably closed. I'm just looking at the guy, and he goes, you know, you shouldn't fuck with me. Like, I know karate. Like, I will fuck him up. And
Did
then
he
I'm just
do
looking at this
karate?
guy. He's like standing there. He's like
Ow,
sizing up
fucking
the wall.
fuck.
And he's like sizing up the wall. And I'm just staring at this guy. And I'm just like, I want to beat the fuck. Like, some just came up and me like, I'd love to fucking just drop
Just
this
that
guy.
drunken anger where you're just like,
Yeah.
He's
That's how I
like,
feel
yeah,
when,
you shouldn't fuck with me. I know karate.
Dude,
and I'm just looking at this guy. I'm like, dude, that's what you're gonna say right now.
Dude, sometimes I go to Wegmans just like hammered, and I just like I like make faces at little kids when their family isn't looking. Like I'll go like and like
Someone takes like
Yeah.
the cereal box and your face. You're just on the other side of the aisle like.
there was this like there.
That'd be really weird.
Yo, you know what I always think is weird is when like parents let their little boys grow their hair out really long. So what I do is I go up and like I grab on their like little ponytails, you know, because there's like why let a little boy grow his hair out that long? So what I do is I grab it and I like pull on it, and then like the little kid starts crying obviously because it hurt him, I guess. And
it hurted.
Yeah, and then I just walk away, and I've never gotten in trouble for it either.
You jog away or just walk?
I briskly walk.
It's like a fast speed walk.
There's really something special about being drunk in public in like a store at like 4 p.m. Reminds me a lot of when we were in like the New York trip.
Oh.
Just being like blackout drunk at like 5.
And there's people just trying to enjoy
Trying to
their
get like a
day
Nick
at
Chicken, yeah, and there's like a
Yankees
family
game.
of like a happy family. And I'm just there's
You're
fucking
just-
black.
Just lit up.
You're like a little monster. You're
Got a
like,
gun in my pocket and fucking
you're like a vampire
fucking
that's been
sin in
looking for
my eyes.
fucking blood for
Yeah.
months, and he finally finds a human that he can
just
sacrifice.
got up from a nap off the sidewalk.
A couple of years ago, we were going to one of those Darien Lake concerts, and I was like in like Wegmans, like drunk, like getting beer, and I'm standing there, and I just look to my right, and I just have like a 30, and I just look to my right, and it's like my professor from school, and I had her at the time, and she's like, "Hey," and she's like my professor that like is like the education professor, like there's only 3 people in the class. I'm hammered. She's just like, "Hey," she's like trying to have a conversation, and I'm
You're just like, "Oh,
fuck. Like, where are you going?" I'm like, "I'm going to a concert,
going to study."
Wait, I need these beers.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm not even kidding. I had literally I had like one
Crack
of my
pipe and a fucking dildo.
Hey! Don't explain the story before I'm done. Jump to the no. No, I had a flask of vodka. Remember how I used to just hold on to those?
Yeah, you still do.
Around. Hey, again, jump into the end of the story. So no, I was literally. I'm not even kidding. It wasn't a big deal because I liked the professor. Like it was one of my like when I was in fine arts where like that shit doesn't matter. And
Yeah, they
you
don't
know
give
what
a
I mean?
fuck.
Yeah, and so I was literally
expected.
I was pouring my vodka into my Sprite on the fucking subway at like it was like a Sunday at like maybe 4 p.m. Which is not bad, right? That's not the worst timing. And my professor, who like I liked, like gets on and sits across from me while I'm fucking pouring it, and he was just like, "You're having a good time." Like he
Were you by yourself?
You should have just looked up and said, "Sup, fucker."
Yeah, I was going to a party, but yeah, so I
going to
said,
church.
"Oh, do you want some?"
Did you give him a nip?
Actually, no, I'm not even kidding. One time we were for one of my classes, we had to go to like it was like a museum trip to like see museum stuff, and so we're walking there, and there's this guy in our class like he had a peg leg. I'm not even kidding. He had a peg leg.
No fucking way.
A wooden leg?
No, it wasn't like a pirate's leg.
toes?
Like he didn't have a parrot or an eye patch or anything, but he had like one of those metal ones.
He
like
had a wooden
you know,
Peter.
like a metal peg leg. Anyways, I don't know.
Is it yay big?
Yeah, like it was
More of a foot.
So yeah, and I'm not. This is actually not even a joke. He got his foot run over by a taxi.
Oh, that's not
So-
even fun.
No, I wouldn't joke about that either.
That's
And
not a
so-
joke.
he would have to come in like on a scooter. That's just not even relevant to the story. I just want to give you context
Keep
of this
going.
guy. This guy didn't give a fuck about anything. He would come to our class super late and like my
Is he like a
professor was
Nazi?
angry. No, he was a Nazi. So we were going to like this museum trip, and this motherfucker would just like roll up wherever, like just smoke. And
Peg leg guy?
yeah, and so we were walking with my professor to this place, and this guy, I see him like kind of dipping back, and I'm telling you, like we were all meeting at the place, so the whole class was there. There was maybe 5 of us walking with my professor, and this kid like just like walks back maybe like 5 feet behind us and just lights up. He starts smoking like a blunt.
Wait,
like
does he walk or is he rolling on
Yeah.
in the thing?
That's what I'm.
Does
That's
he
what
limp?
I was trying to give you guys context. Yeah, he has one here. He stops. So he's rolling with his leg, like his foot is on like one of those cart things. You know how like the people like if they have
Oh,
like, a
the
broken
knee
leg.
scooters?
Yeah, exactly.
Those
And
dumbass
so
knee scooters.
he stops for a second and like we're walking and like there's only 5 of us, so it's obvious that he stopped. Like it's
Yeah.
not like there's a huge group and he can like dip back. So he just like he I think he had already rolled up on the train, so he's just like starts lighting it up. He stops for a second and we slow down, and then he fucking catches up and he's just fucking smoking it like it's a cigarette, because obviously people smoke cigs all the time. Like smoking around a professor, the professor smokes cigs. So he catches up. He starts passing it around to everyone. I swear to God, and that was when I wasn't really like smoking, but I was like, if my professor hits this, I'm hitting this. Like, you know what I mean?
I have to.
Like
Yeah.
I had like
It only
that's
feels right.
because you know what I mean. And so my professor was just like, and he was like a hippie type of guy. Like, yeah, obviously he's gonna hit it. So he hits it, and I'm like,
Wow.
all right, I gotta do it. So yeah, so I took a hit, and like, dude, that was some fucking gas. And then I remember we were going, and luckily I was like really close. So it was Meg that I was with when we were doing it. So like I was close enough where like when I got super stony, like I didn't have to like talk to people other than my professor, which he was also like obviously he got super high.
Yeah.
But dude, that was amazing.
It
And
should
so
be put in jail.
he's gonna get fired for that shit.
Well, the first time fucking I smoked pot with fucking 8th grade goddamn teacher, math teacher, Mr. Math.
Oh yeah, Mr. Mathy.
Mr. Mathson, yeah. It was,
The guy's handing it. You were in 8th grade and you smoking with him?
yeah, on the.
We weren't in 8th
well,
grade.
we were in 9th grade, I think, or 10th grade. At least 10th
We
grade.
had to have been 10th grade.
10th
yeah.
grade. On the roof. Yeah.
We were on a roof smoking with our 8th grade teacher.
I don't want to say. I don't want to say his name,
Wait,
but
wait.
you know who it
You
is.
know, you can infer who our math teacher was in 8th
Oh,
grade.
okay. I thought
Yeah.
you were talking about some like random.
No,
No,
Eighth grade.
no. But the professor's story is actually true. Like where we actually smoked and then we went to the Met. It was sick, and I was just like, I never wear sunglasses, and for no reason I had sunglasses.
That's a
that
good
day.
point. I don't really see you.
Yeah, I literally for no reason I had sunglasses that day, so I just put the
You got
sunglasses
good
on.
eyes.
And I was-
You don't need. You can
And
see this through the
when
sun.
you're stoned, sunglasses are like a lifesaver if you're like going into public because it almost feels like a superpower. Like it feels like you're hiding your identity. Like with putting sun. Do you know what I'm talking
Just
about?
look
or
like
no?
Ray Charles or
No,
something.
but
yeah.
you know what? If you're going into public and you're because your eyes are glassy as fuck. If you put on sunglasses,
You just feel.
you feel yeah.
Feel like Stevie Wonder.
yeah.
Can play
exactly.
piano.
You're just all of a sudden blind.
Oh, I had a stick. I
Just
picked
a
up a.
black guy that can play
You just
piano
play
really
the
well.
part.
Well, no,
Yeah.
we were passing by this big willow tree, and like there was a big old branch, maybe like 6 feet, and I picked it up, and I just started like, you know what I mean? I was
you
using
play
it as
the
my
part?
poker stick. You know what I mean? What's that?
Okay, you were
Yeah.
playing the part. Okay, yeah.
Every time you smoke, you
I
turn
had,
into a blind man?
And the best part was that exactly. And so it wasn't like Ray-Bans that I had on. I had like the full Stevie Wonder like blind
Steamy
guy.
Wonder.
Like why do old people wear only old people and Stevie Wonder wear those types of glasses?
I saw
I'm
an
gonna
old
Google it
person
for
at
you.
my job that had those sunglasses. Yep, the fucking big square ones, and they kind of almost wrap around the side of your head. It's like there's a big piece of plastic that's around the top of your head.
What
It's
do you,
really beautiful.
does it help them?
I don't fucking
they
know. Old
bifocals
people
or
are
something?
fucking weird. I don't fucking like them. So
Wait, I looked
don't
up
like
blind
them.
person glasses. That's hilarious. No, I'm
Or-
talking these.
yeah, amen.
Like those. You know what I mean? Where they're
Perfect.
fat and they're
Is that Bill
wide.
Nye?
Oh, it's Billy Nice.
You got any porn tabs up there, hinkies?
Actually, let's see.
What do you got on there? Hey, look, he's covering it because he knows. He's like Pornhub Mobile.
Oh, that is. There was.
got the
There
app.
was. There was.
He's got the
There,
app.
there was one open.
You sick bastard.
Christian does have OnlyFans app.
Dude, but it's not
You
like
see any
fat.
pictures of stinkies on there?
What, like fat hogs?
Yeah, big old stinky buttholes on there.
Oh, dude, I only like butthole.
Like, what's the draw to a butthole pic? I'm asking you because you like them. So
Yeah,
you're gonna
you're a big
answer me
fan
now.
of-
Oh,
you are
sorry.
a
Don't
big
don't
fan
fucking
of
look at me like
Oh.
you're stupid.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. No. I think that it's added pleasure for the lady when you go you kind of. Oh, I gotta crack my knuckle. Here.
What percentage of people you think have foot fetishes?
Are you guys into foots?
No, I'm not.
No.
If you
Bob?
guys were, you'd have to tell me. Don't
I
lie.
think you can tell the type of person that's into a foot fetish though, and I'm not even kidding. Every
Can
guy
you
that I
look
know
up what
that's
proportion of like
I
what
feel like
percentage of
after-
people are into
I feel like
feet?
only older people are. Like for some reason, just when you turn 30, or
yeah,
all of
dude.
a sudden like feet.
What is with old people and having weird fetishes?
Yeah, like swinging,
They
fucking
just run out of shit to do, I guess.
getting tied up, getting fucking crucified.
I don't really know what's going on there, but yeah.
About 1 in 7 people.
Wow. So in our
That's a lot more than I thought it was gonna be.
in the friend group somewhere, there's one. There's
There's that one
There's
guy.
one stinky motherfucker.
No, I'm not even kidding. We have a friend that's into foot fetishes.
I have a feeling the guy's next to me right now. You
Oh,
sick bastard.
2 of them, 2 in a row. Tic tac toe, baby.
Don't ever put your.
I
your
got a
legs in
Ram
row.
truck month fetish.
Hey! Don't make fun of me. I like Ram trucks.
That's my thing.
No, but if I'm being honest, if I could own a Ram truck, would I?
Dude, I'd love a big
Yes.
truck.
Dude, what is with like everyone that owns a truck sucks? They're the worst.
Cause it rhymes. Truck, suck,
Fuck.
fucking and sucking. No, no. I happen to think people who own
lost me.
trucks are very cool.
I think that whole like they like fight over like the lift kit thing, like how
Yeah.
high their truck is. I think that is the most embarrassing thing ever.
Closer to Jesus.
And then there's just like they swing the door open and they look like a midget.
Yeah,
hopping
exactly.
out.
Because they can't, and they
then
gotta like,
just land
they gotta
on the
like
ground.
cloud
They
of
just jump
fucking.
out and they just land
Yeah.
on the ground and they just
like,
go about it and
"Ow!"
they think they're sick.
They have like a rope and lasso to get on.
You should
Yeah.
you should have to be 6 foot and over to even
Facts.
lift your car at all.
Yeah, Kyle.
He don't got no truck.
Oh, God.
Kyle drives one of those lowriders where he can pump the wheels where it's like and
Yeah.
he plays like war.
They used to call me Vato in high school.
Do you think we're gonna get in trouble if I play this?
Probably.
Well, we're doing it.
I'm just gonna edit it out anyway.
Okay.
So
Well, then we're doing it for ourselves here.
Yeah, right.
That failed, man.
You don't like that song?
I just love it too much. What are you guys gonna be for Halloween? You guys got any sexy outfit ideas?
I'm gonna be a pickle.
a pickle. That'd be pretty funny.
No, actually, a banana. No, that's
That's
cliche.
been done.
That's cliche.
Yeah, I was
That's
gonna say
cliche.
that's been
no,
done.
I'll be a hot dog. I need to get a mustard.
Okay.
I need one of you. I need you to be mustard and you to be ketchup.
Fine.
So you can spray over it.
That'd be mad weird.
Could I put some sauce? Put some sauce on the
not-
top of my hat, and I'll
not like
spray it
super
all over
weird.
you.
Just a little bit like homoerotic. Like it'll be fine.
Well, we'll just lay it down and we'll just spray all over you.
You know, Kyle got tied to this table. He got tied
true, they
down
tied- yeah.
by a lady.
Yeah, my uncle. Yeah, he's got really strong arms.
And she, so you know, like how like Rocky Balboa or any other boxer, they wear the mitts. What do you call that? Like a boxing glove?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say with the cow that's tied up,
oh no.
where he punched it in the
No,
freezer.
Kyle likes when girls wear boxing gloves and they beat his sack like one of those freestanding.
Oh, yeah. A
like-
speed bag.
Yeah, oh, dude, you got a speed bag, bro.
A speed bag nutsack.
Speed bag in your
Dude, that's what he's into. I didn't know that until the last podcast.
They didn't call
the
me.
bitch be hitting him with
They
the
used to call me speed.
Yeah,
And they're
dude,
just
he's
bouncing off
different
your-
with that. Yeah, and it's slapping off his butthole. Like, it's, just-
Yeah.
it's hitting
He
crazy.
used to call me speed bag in high school.
It makes the craziest
Dude,
sound.
that's why he has a high
Speed
voice.
bag belly.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to be mean, but like you have a high pitched voice.
No,
you think it's
I
from
mean-
getting
No, I mean it's one of my ticks.
what having a
Yeah, one of the things that really sets me off.
oh dude,
Makes me want to kill people.
oh dude,
Makes me want to fucking.
oh.
Makes me want to take my gun
Hey,
and
if
You're
guys
getting
were-
fired up right now.
If you
You're
guys
getting
were
crazy.
attacked violently, what would you use?
I'd take a Chevy and just fucking run over the fucking group.
You're not gonna
of
use a
fucking-
ram?
Oh, real funny
No.
analogy.
I'm not. No, I'm talking like
To ram
I would
something.
get literally. I would feed a ram, like an actual ram. I'd feed it acid, and then shake it up, and then bring it to like Times Square and let it run into people. Because like how they're not gonna trace a ram back to me unless like they went and
good.
found the owner
fair
that
point.
said, you know what I mean?
Hasn't
would
that been
just-
done before?
They would just take
Times
the.
Square.
There's a lot of times people let wild pigs run around.
That's their
and-
big thing there.
yeah. No,
They just run people
My
over.
fucking ex-wife's
I'm
last name.
gonna bring a kicking Bronco to Times Square and let him kick some people.
A wild Bronc, a Ford Bronco,
Dude,
a
could
white
you-
Bronco.
Could you imagine running like the running of the bulls if you just randomly set them off in like Times Square?
I'm gonna bring O.J. Simpson
That
to
would be
Times
something.
Square.
That would be hoot.
I would like that.
You know what?
They're trying to get O.J. Verified on Twitter.
Yeah.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Oh, wahoo!
You know.
That was
You
a
know how
weird
Asian
one, bro.
girls laugh.
That's very, very racist.
I'm just
They all do that?
for the rest of the podcast. Every time you guys make a joke, I'm just gonna laugh like a little Asian girl. Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, sick. Dude.
There's,
Fucking rock and roll.
There was this housekeeper. She's a nice Asian woman, and she quit, but then she came back today, and like when she would work, she would be in her normal housekeeper's clothes, like scrubs.
What'd she wear?
And then when she came in the other day when I saw her not on the job, she was wearing like a leopard fucking skirt that was like up fucking
Look good?
up there, and
good?
and then she had like she's like 20, and then she had like a black like 50-year-old sugar pops with a nice like vest on.
Ooh, that's good.
She's like, "Hello, is Miss Kelly here?"
That's how she talks.
Yeah, that's how she talks. That's how she talks.
That'd be how I would imagine she
dude.
would sound.
She's pretty, yeah. She's pretty, yeah.
He said, she's sexy to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Fu
feel
Young, baby.
Aw.
I had curry yesterday.
Actually,
I did. It was pretty good. It
Dude,
was, it's
wait.
like Chinese
Our
curry
next
noodles
guest
or
is
some
gonna be Fu
bullshit.
Young, by the way.
I've never had it. I've never had Indian food.
What?
Never.
It's
delicious.
tasty.
It's
It's tasty.
really good.
Magically delicious.
Very,
You know,
skeptical.
curry is not just Indian food. Like a lot of cultures eat curry.
Yeah, like Italian curry,
Not mine, bitch.
Polish curry,
That ain't no fucking
Yeah, but you
thing.
eat
They
like
ain't- they don't do
spaghetti.
that
You eat
bullshit.
spaghetti and
Dago curry.
fucking, you eat like lasagna and you eat fucking meatballs.
You eat pesto.
And you eat like fucking fishies.
In reality, I just eat a lot of KFC.
The fucking Nashville fucking hot chicken from KFC.
Oh, dude.
And the fucking special bowl or whatever the fuck it's
Oh.
called.
Dude,
The Nashville hot chicken shit is terrible.
that's ass. It's
the
straight
worst thing on their menu.
butthole.
The chicken's not hot.
Straight
at all.
doo-doo ass.
It's literally horrible.
Dude. Yo.
Who do you think the next person from our graduating class is that's going to die?
Go on.
Oh, I would say he's not from our graduating class, but Hunter OD. Shout out Hunter OD. You're gonna die.
No, he don't deserve it.
He's not listening.
Don't let him.
Someone's gonna tell him to listen.
Don't let the Lord
He's gonna be
don't
real mad.
Lord
No,
don't take him
Hunter
away.
Diaz-
Next time you're in a rec room, he's gonna tackle you.
Dude, Hunter OD is gonna be at the next podcast that we do, and he's gonna go, dude, yo,
He's gonna be like, I had this dream that I was gonna die, and then
I heard you guys are, dude, yeah.
hey Scotty, Jesus,
He just works at a rec room now, by the way.
Wrecky room.
He does. I seen him there, and I was like,
I
"You
thought he
work
was-
here too?"
Did I tell you that
He works
the
everywhere.
one time we went to it was a literally last alternative. It wasn't our first choice.
Is
I
there
swear.
like a Texas Roadhouse?
No, we went to the
Outback.
Australian, Outback.
Outback.
And we're like sitting there, eating our bloomin' onions,
Eating greens.
eating our bloomin' onions, eating our hearts out, and he comes up and he's like, "Yo, what's up?" We're like, "Hunter, you're eating at Outback Steakhouse as well with us?"
You get the bloomin' onion as well.
I can do you one better. I work here.
and he's in the delivery department.
Can he deliver your onion?
He's in the delivery.
He was doing the
department.
taxes for them in the bag.
I'm more of a Texas Roadhouse kind of guy with those nice buttery biscuits.
Are they biscuits or are they buns?
What's the difference between a biscuit and a bun?
Can we stop talk about that? Because it makes me upset to think about the difference between them. Because I like a big buttery biscuit any way you serve it to me.
And
The
it-
way you said that,
What?
it was just weird.
No,
It was weird.
dude. I would. Not, are we too far from the mics? By the way, are you?
no,
picking
no,
us up?
no, it's fine.
Okay, you're sucking on.
I'm
the mic.
just, you know.
His voice got to sound
I'm
real
just
clear.
an old
I just need to make
railroader.
it sound.
I said
Every
that.
time
To,
someone says
yeah,
that shit,
yeah. That's my
I'm
favorite
just
shit
a
ever.
simple
my head.
shopkeep.
that Tom Hanks, that motherfucker, man. I love that guy.
TH. His son is Chet Hanks' White Boy Summer.
His son?
That's his son, Chet Hanks, who made the White Boy Summer.
I've never seen him.
You don't know who Chet Hanks is?
No.
He kind of looks like a younger Tom Hanks, and it's his son, and he's a rapper. He's a white rapper. Well, I guess he wouldn't be a black rapper. That'd be weird if Tom Hanks had a black son that was a rapper.
And he was just fully black.
Yeah,
And it just didn't make sense.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
Fucking White Boy Summer, baby. So you didn't spend any atrocious amounts of money at Kid Rock's bar?
Not this time. I
Kid
was
Rock
prepared.
didn't. You learned your
I
lesson.
was very prepared.
Was
this
he
time.
there?
Did you cut yourself off?
Kid Rock was not there. And
When's the
if
last time he was there?
That guy can fuck himself. That dude sucks anyway. He sucks, and he has the best bar there. I don't know how. He really does not have that much good music.
It's a
No.
cool name though.
What's his biggest song?
Probably the Alabama.
Oh, summer.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, that's.
No, I like that song though. That's a good song.
It's a summer bop.
You're telling me you don't
It's a
like all summer long?
No, it's, like I said, he has a few.
Yeah, but what does he do in the winter?
He catches walleye from the dock and watches the waves roll off the
That's
rock.
only a summer song, you idiot.
You could watch waves roll off
In
the
the
rock.
winter, he just sits at the top floor of his bar and
Yeah, he's gonna go hang out in
Stands
Florida and
there.
watch waves. All that's horrible.
He wishes he could see that girl again.
he wishes.
Oh, well, that's right,
Man,
dude. I can't imagine fantasizing 1989.
What happened then?
catching walleye from
I think
the
that's
dock,
in the song.
watching my
1989?
dad suck on my cock.
Oh, is that really the lyrics?
That's lyrics.
Well, that's what he
wanted.
wanted to go with, but the country community absolutely fucking ostracized him for it.
They're harsh. That's what I heard.
Those country cunts, yeah.
No, what you got to do to be a famous country artist is you have to just fucking be
Say the
sad
N-word
as
and then
fuck.
you go on
Yeah,
tour
just say
and
the
then you
N-word.
fucking...
Okay, guys, I wasn't
and then
taking
you
that
sell
path. I
like
was taking
3
a
million
realistic path.
records.
You just have to be like sad as fuck and make like really sad music for like 25 years. and
Morgan
then
Wallen's
then they
not
start
so
to like
sad
you.
guy.
No, I know. He has to. That's what I'm saying. He's
Or,
gotta
you're, or
earn
you're
his-
fat like Luke Combs.
He took the easy
Fat.
way out.
Yeah, you just get fat and then sing about beer.
You have to be non-threatening and make like just a bunch of guitar songs.
Brad
with
Paisley?
nothing else on it. And just like singing like, yeah, I wanna hear sunny face and there's something.
Said you want someone to come on your face? That's kind of weird.
Dude,
for you
that's
to
the
say.
lyrics to that song. That's the Luke Combs song. It's Come on My Face, bro.
Come on my face blues.
You haven't heard?
I never heard that one.
Yeah, I
I'll have
can't.
to check that out.
Oh, did they play that in Knoxville?
In Nantucket?
That's what they play in yeah.
Dude, Nantucket doesn't play
They
that.
don't play it in
old
Nashville,
sea
they play-
shanties in Nantucket.
Oh, dude, I love it.
Dude, you like
I
a
love
sea
a
shanty?
ho 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 ho.
Dead silent.
That's one of my favorite things to do to Kyle is like he'll make
It gets me every time.
He makes a funny joke and then I literally try and hold back
stare
my
at
laugh
him.
super hard, like because he'll make like a actually really funny joke and then I hold back my laugh as hard as I can and I just stare at him and
good.
Kyle like
Freezes me up. It catches me off guard every
know
time.
what to do.
Yeah.
It's a good joke. No, hey, you're doing good.
You're doing fine.
And
The
thing
things
is
I do
that-
for love.
You know that this podcast is #1 on fucking retards.
You start lying. Do you know?
That's what I see. No. Retards. Oh boy, we're just having fun
No,
here. We're just having fun
Is
here.
there a way to find out who watches?
I meant to say mentally challenged.
Yeah, it's a lot of Puerto Ricans and a lot of pedophile fucking
We have a lot of
people.
gypsies. I didn't know they were still around, but there's a lot of gypsies that live. You know that there's a huge gypsy community down south.
in my house. I have a cat named
And-
Gypsy.
Oh, that's what it's been named after because we have a huge following with the gypsies. In like southern Louisiana, there's a huge gypsy community.
I wonder what they're doing there.
Dude, you know, like on
Fucking
like
each other's
on
fucking
Spotify
sisters.
and like all of that stuff, you can check like where the biggest at, and southern Louisiana is our biggest draw.
Draw. Yeah, they're
For
really.
people that watch this,
Yeah, dude, I'm not
Yeah,
even
they
kidding.
love us in the
Like, they-
bayou.
They-
I don't know.
Yeah.
They must have found us like on accident, like by looking up like stupid idiots talking about like fucking sports, which we do sometimes.
Yeah, we always talk about sport. This is a
Dude,
sports
every time.
podcast.
Yeah.
Dude, we were talking about the Bulls. We're talking about the Bills today.
We were talking about
we were talking about Alabama.
The Cardinal.
Hey, who wins the Super Bowl this year, Kyle? What do you think? Dude, he's really good at these guesses. He guessed last year.
I'm gonna say, the Washington football team or whatever, right?
That's it.
Yeah, there we go.
Dude, they're gonna win the Super
Yeah.
Bowl too. You know that their defense is literally not that good, but like,
You know,
it's
I don't
okay.
give a fuck.
That don't matter.
Bob, what's your
What's that hickey on your neck there, Christian? Let's not glance past
You
this.
actually
Who
got
was,
something on your neck?
Who was sucking? Nancy
on
was
your
sucking
neck?
on your neck.
Was Brickyard that good last night for you?
Yo,
You
okay,
fucking-
I'm gonna be honest.
The
with
bouncer
you
was
guys.
sucking the ribs off you,
My doctor had to do a prostate exam,
and he kissed your neck
Started
while he did
licking
it.
your
and well, he wanted to make me. He wanted to
make you
open me
comfortable.
up.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Don't be ill. You made the joke.
Oh.
I guess that makes sense. It does make sense.
I feel like I'm being villainized here.
You're a real open book.
Oh, I am.
I'm being villainized.
I feel like there's bad blood on this podcast.
Oh,
here.
this podcast is a hotbed.
Wait, speaking of
This
I-
podcast is a meat grinder.
I feel like we could use a rubber duck
Right there.
right here.
No,
Yeah.
I don't have any rubber ducks in this room.
I think you're a liar.
I don't have any.
We got no ducks.
I think we could use a racist little Asian doll.
Would that really open this up?
couple.
You got a couple somewhere.
Kyle,
don't
can you grab it?
No.
I'll host the people for a second. Hey guys.
Quick ad.
So this is an ad for TurboTax. It's the best way to get your taxes done fast, really quick. And our
pay for it?
do you if
3 small payments.
if you have a credit card, just email me your information. It's sexybaby2 at gmail.org. And that's the best way to get
I'll take your social security number as
Tell
well.
them what time they use it at.
7.
That's it. Just 7 o'clock. 7:01
7.
just
Oh,
doesn't work
we
anymore.
probably didn't hear Kyle. He said what time to use it at.
Oh man, I'm back. What did you guys talk about?
Oh, dude, TurboTax,
That's what I'm fucking-
This is actually
Why is his feet together like that?
Is
that a she?
It's actually a marionette of my grandmother.
Where's the squeaker?
You're supposed to put your finger in it.
Did you cut that thing's hair?
No.
Were you giving it haircuts?
It's Fu Young.
Give that fucker a new cut.
Let's give it a ponytail. Oh, his hair's coming out. Never mind. I'm
God.
gonna do that.
Did you just gender my fucking...
Yeah, did you just
No,
gender?
is it a they or them?
Oh, it'd be nice with pigtails. I'd like that.
Look at her.
She's cute. Is it a fella or a... What is this?
I think that's a man.
It hasn't chosen
Can you
yet.
zoom up to the camera with it? Just
Oh,
walk
yeah,
up to the
yeah.
camera
Just
with
run the clip.
it. Yeah, so guys,
That's how I want my eyes to look. Just-
what our next move is to bring on a director for this podcast.
Yeah, we need some structure.
Yeah.
And I need what the fuck? We need more sponsors because I mean, we're already loaded right now. Like we're doing really well with all of our sponsors, and just want to take it to the next level. You know, I need we need some PAs.
Munchin is our next sponsor ad. Munchin makes like the instant noodles.
They make ramen noodles.
Yeah, they make ramens. No,
Oh, this
ramens.
thing. Now my hands smell like shit because of
Oh,
that
guys.
doll. All right, fuck this thing.
Guys, we have 5 minutes.
Fuck
to
this
clear
cast.
This up. Okay.
Why?
Alright.
Why? Who texted you?
My,
Jesus.
my mom's coming to pick my dumb ass up.
What?
What do you mean what?
You getting picked up?
I didn't have a ride today.
You getting picked up?
You guys can come over.